Welcome to the Blueprint of Life video 22 and the final video in this series. In this video, we're going to be talking about how our reproductive technologies, which we've already discussed, can have an impact on genetic diversity. So, reproductive technologies may either increase or decrease genetic diversity of a species depending on how exactly that technology is used. Now, on the majority, most breeding produces short-term increases in diversity, and then over the longer term, breeding of the same hybrid or the same clone or of that same species can decrease the genetic diversity. So transgenic species, and when they are produced, they increase diversity within that species, but it's not through natural evolution. And this increase in biodiversity happens almost immediately after the transgenic species or that clone is produced. And then over time, we see a decrease in variation because there is multiples of, especially in cloning, of that identical genetic copy. And that becomes widespread in a population, losing that natural variation. And then a reduction in that genetic diversity narrows the capacity of species to respond to changes in the environment. And we know if organisms are not able to respond to those, especially things including changes in the environment or the introduction of diseases or any kind of other changes, they may not be able to survive to reproduce. And therefore, we may see extinction in some species. Again, sometimes it is good to have populations numbers increasing when we're trying to conserve organisms, but then over time they can obviously stabilize a population at proper numbers, and above those numbers, then we see the loss of the variation in the species. That concludes our Blueprint of Life. Make sure you tune in for the Search for a Better Health series.